Good evening, friends. So this is one of my favorite events of the year, and so I consider it such a privilege to be able to participate in it this evening and present the 2020 Legacy Award recipients. But before I do that, I'd like to share a few reflections. A persistent and ever-relevant question that Martin Luther King poses is, what are you doing for others? And Mother Teresa reminds us that loneliness and the feeling of being unwanted is the most terrible poverty. And it's in this intersection is where we'll find the body of Frank's work, of walking alongside the most vulnerable community members among us, experiencing homelessness and powerlessness. And in his own brand of eloquence, he professes that the system is broken, and we have to start over to help people get to a better place in life. Frank's quiet but powerful determination to disrupt and improve systems compels us all to act on one of the most pressing moral issues of our time, and that's economic injustice, as it shows up in our society, in poverty, in homelessness, and in broken people. So tonight, we recognize and honor Frank's long-standing dedication to build the beloved community that Martin Luther King envisioned. So please help me in welcoming and celebrating Frank Ploof.
Well, first, I'd like to thank Lang for that warm introduction. And also, it's a great pleasure to receive this award tonight. It was a complete surprise to me. I had a conversation with Jim Casello a few weeks ago. I thought he was returning a phone call to me to talk about a whole different subject. We started talking about things that was, what are you talking about, Jim? And then he surprised me with us, and it was a complete surprise and a great honor to receive this tonight. I'd also like to thank the Peace Life Center for its part, long time part in this ceremony. That sounds like the last 20 plus years. The nominating and the selection committee for the Legacy Award, thank you for your work. My family, of which many are here, over the second tonight. 2 kids came in from Phoenix for the award. Thank you for coming out. And of course, my lovely wife, who was finally accepted after 12 years. I'm not really retired. I got to keep doing stuff. And to my colleagues and friends who support the work that I do, and there are many of them here tonight. Thank you for coming. I just want to share with you a few things that I've experienced in the last, I'd say I started this in 2011. I was on the city's Blue Ribbon Commission for the Homeless. That was my first foray into the work. But I really didn't get started until 2013, 2014, kind of in line with Focus on Prevention. And to do that, I didn't want to give out my home information on my business card, so I created a business card. And on it, the title is Hope. It's hope. It might fade to a dim light, but it's never gone. We are here to bring light back into your life. Now, I had no idea what that really meant, but I found out in the 6 years since I created that. And to parlay that into something Dr. Luther King never said, I quote, "Agape love does not begin by discriminating between worthy and unworthy people, or any qualities people possess. It begins by loving others for their sakes. It is entirely neighbor-regarding concern for others, which discovers the neighbor in every man it meets. Therefore, agape makes no distinction between friend and enemy." And I put in parentheses, haves and non-haves. It is directed towards both. So that is the essence of what my journey is working from a place of unconditional love for all people. In practice, agape love, I came up with 10 learned guidelines, if you you will, that I follow to the best of my ability. Number one, you must accept homeless people as fellow human beings or brothers. And the slogan that county adopted with a focus on prevention initiative, there are no others. Okay? There are no others. Number two, you must meet them where they are in their life. And you're going to find people in all different aspects of their journey. And you try to get in sync with where they are, not bringing them to where you are. So it's meeting them there where they are and working with them step by step. You must not judge them. You must not judge them. You must not sell them, offer them your solution. It's not about you. It's about helping them. So you try to get them on board and work towards a solution that they're comfortable with, not your solution. You must listen often and attentively and never preach. You must have patience, lots of it, as progress can take a long time. You must accept failure as an option. As an example, a relapse and recovery. That is something that you accept. You don't demonize, you don't criticize, you don't judge, you accept it as a part of the process. You must be fully present for them when they need you. Okay? It's not about being there on your terms, it's about being there on their terms. It's a commitment. You must embrace these relationships as long-term relationships. I've had people I've worked with on and off for the time I've been doing this, 5-6 years. So getting them housed and getting them stable, it's not necessarily the end point. They can become your friends and become like family. You must be open to learning new ideas and approaches of healing. It's a dynamic environment, especially in today's high technology world. With advances coming on board all the time. The trick is to ferret out the good stuff and the bad stuff and try to bring it to the table so they can help them. And in closing, I'd just like to offer a few more guiding quotes from Martin Luther King and John Lewis. Whatever affects one directly affects all indirectly. I can never be what I ought to be until you are what you ought to be. This is the interrelated structure of reality. This is Martin Luther King. Also from Martin Luther King, life's most persistent and urgent question is, what are you doing for others? And that's something that was expressed already. Very important. What are you doing for others? And lastly from Mr. King, the time is always right to do what is right. Time is always right to do what is right. For Mr. Lewis, who just celebrated his 80th birthday here a couple days ago, says history will not be kind to us, so you have a moral obligation, a mission, and a mandate to speak up, speak out, and get in good trouble. Good trouble. You can do it, you must do it, not just for yourselves, but for generations on board. It's on the list. And my final thought was, let's go forward and unconditionally love our unsheltered neighbors. Thank you all for coming.